Welcome on today's video on data analytics. Thank you for staying tuned with us on our channel Newton's Tech World. Right, so today what we will be talking about, we will be talking about a function called REPT function. Yeah, there's a function called REPT function that is mostly used in spreadsheets such as Excel, Google Sheets, and the likes. Yeah, what the spreadsheet does, it repeats a text string into a specific number of times. Yeah, let me repeat. What does REPT function does? It repeats a text strings into a specific number of times. Right? Let's assume you want to put a star emoji now, right? And you want it to you want it to be repeated 3 times in a particular cell. You can use your REPT function, right, to do that. So we have a lot of instances you can use our REPT function, right? So I would like you to join me in this video as we dive into the practical approach of using a REPT function in an Excel sheet. So let's go. Join me. Come on, let's go. All right. So let's delve into it. Let's delve into the practical approach of how to use a REPT function in this Excel spreadsheet. So let's assume that this is a company's data. So and these are their products. They have beer, they have dried plums, they have dried pears, they have dried apples, they have chai, they have coffee, they have chocolate biscuit mix, they have chocolate, they have clam chowder, they have carousels and the likes. Yeah, so these are their unit price, right? So now we may want to represent this in a bar chart. Probably they don't want to even actually care about the price, the actual price. They just want it to be represented in a bar chart, like to see the length, like this, so they'll be able to know which one is more cost, which product is actually more costly than the other based on the length of the bar chart from each other. That might just be what they want to see at that very moment. Now, how can we use REPT to achieve this? I already said what REPT is in the beginning of this video, right? So good. Now, we use our equal to, we call it equal to, but in professional setting here as a data professional, we call it assign, right? Instead of equal to, you use the word assign. So you assign, before using any formula, you have to put in your assign on the Excel sheet, right? Good. Assign. So use the assign, right, before you put in any function. Good. So now what is the function we're going to use? The REPT function, like I said, REPT. Yeah, so it's already popped out. You double tap. Now here it is. Then you simply open your double quotes, right, and you see a straight line, like on my keypad here, right? After the open bracket and the close bracket keypad, after the open bracket and the close bracket button, the next button is the one that has a straight line. So I'll simply use it, though it varies depending on the kind of laptop you are using or PC you are using. So I'll use my straight line, shift and that particular button. Here it is, that's giving my straight line. Then I'll put my double quotes to close it, right? Then I'll use my comma, right? Good. Now, what are the number of times? These are the number of times I want this line to pop up, right? So I'll click on this cell, right? So it's going to be referencing this cell. Yeah, good. So you close the bracket and you use the button enter, right? Can you see it has affected here? Now you see this box here, this shaded box here at the lower edge of this cell. You move your cursor to it and you double tap so it can fill every other cell in this sheet, right? In this particular column, I mean to say. Good. But here there's still something here that needs to be done, like, because you will notice that this line is according to the number of numbers that are here, right? Good. So we have 14 lines here because we have 14. We have 3 lines here because we have 3. We have 30. Nobody wants to actually start counting these lines. Nobody has time for that. So we just want to put it based on length. So what can we do? Let's change the font, right? So I'll click on Control Shift down. Good. Now moving on, and put this up again. Good. So I'll come to my font type and I'll use the font called Playbill, right? Playbill. Good. Can you see? So this is the Playbill here. You click on it. Now can you see what happened here? It actually changes. So I don't have to start counting the lines. it's just showing me the length, right? If this is 14, look at the length of 14. If this is 30, it's actually more than 14. If this is 53, it's actually more than 30, right? You are getting the point. So I still want to change the color. I don't like this color, so let me use this color. Good. I think I use this color. Yeah, I prefer this color. Yeah, good. Now if you come here, I think this is better based on length. Good. If you come here, come please. Oh goodness, sorry. Good. Now if you come here and effect this to 70, let's say 70, it's going to become longer, probably the longest bar in this sheet. Good. Can you see 70? It came out longer even than 46, right? So it's now based on length. You don't have to start counting lines. So you've successfully, let me put it back to the initial 14. You have successfully created a bar chart using your REPT function. I believe you got that clearly. Good. So that being said, I think I don't like this black here that much. This is a preference actually. I prefer white. White looks kind of calmer. Yeah. So now this is next. I believe this is what we call rating. So we want to see how we can bring in star rating into this Excel sheet with the use of REPT function, right? And I believe you agree with me that you've come across several sites. Yeah, I believe you have come across several sites or websites, right, where they will ask you to give a star rating, right? So you get your point. So now I want to see how we can put that into use using our Excel sheet, right? How we can put that into using our Excel using the REPT function in an Excel sheet. Good. So let's name this as star ratings. Yeah, good. So now let's assume these are the ratings of the customer, right? So but we don't want it in numbers. It's actually not looking realistic because 1, 2, 3, it's not, we are not used to this. What we are used to is star rating, right? It communicates more than the number. So we want to put this anywhere we have 3, we want it to be represented as what? We want it to be represented as 3 stars. If we have 5 here, we want to be represented as 5 stars. So how can we achieve that? We assign, right? Open use our REPT. Yeah, you call in your REPT. So you assign. When you assign, yeah, good. So you call in your REPT. So what you do is simply you assign, then you call in your REPT. Yeah, good. Can you see it? Brought it out already. REPT, good. And so what we want to use now, this time around, you open double quotes. Yeah, good. Then you click on your Windows key on your keypad and the semicolon. This, can you see it? Actually brought it out here. So you can, it might not bring it out actually, it's because I've been using it, so it brought it out as the first it brought the star as the first emoji. It might actually bring something else, but you can type star here or whatever emoji you're looking for and it will bring out different types, right? So you pick the one you want. So we'll definitely make use of this. Good. Then you can see it has popped out here. Then we close a quote, we close the quote, good, and you put your comma and how many times do you want it to appear. Let it reference this cell depending on the numbers that are in this particular cell for this particular rating column. Yeah, good. You click on the cell, then you close your brackets and you enter. Can you see this? We have this. Now you can see this box here, this shaded box at the lower edge of this cell. You double tap so it affects the remaining cells in this particular star ratings column. Yeah, good. Now but I don't like the color actually, so I'll have to Ctrl Shift down. Good. Sorry, why did it not go down? So what is happening here? I'm coming, please, apologies. I want to know why it did not go down. Okay, yes, it did not go down because the number stopped here. That's the reason why it did not go down. Good. So there's no other number for it to reference here. Can you see it's good? So let's move on. Right, good. So what do we do next? We come into this our font color and we change the color into something that looks more realistic. Yeah, so this is how you make use of a star rating. So I believe you've gotten 1 or 2 things to learn from this particular video or lesson. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I believe you must have learned something from this video. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share with everyone, because we all have to benefit from this channel, and I still keep promising you that there's a lot to benefit for on this channel. You know, you will get the value for the time you invested in watching videos on our channel, right? So kindly click on the notification buttons to get updated on our new videos that have been uploaded. Thank you, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye.